Hey everybody, so we're going camping in the mountains, so it's gonna be fun. So we was with us right there, and Raven's home.
All right, everyone. So that was Tristan.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We're going backpacking. Legit backpacking this time. We're gonna hike to the meadows. It's about 3 miles.
And it's at the miles, but it's at the mountains though.
Yeah, it's in the mountains. So we're
Yeah,
gonna go
we
about
see
3 miles, camp out, and then get back. So we brought our cold steel blowguns, and I just got the new razor tip broadheads. Hope I find a bird or two. No, that's something else, bud. We got the dog with us. And let me crack that window a little bit for her. That'll help her. And yeah, so we're gonna go up there, spend a night. We got ramen for lunch because he likes his ramen, but
it's happy soup.
Happy soup. So now we're doing legitimate camping, so we have to have something with a real, actual nutritional value, not just empty carbs and empty calories and stuff like that. So the carbs will be okay, and the sodium will be okay for lunch after we hike, because we'll be sweating. So that'll be fun.
Gas station. I'm hot and I want a drink.
I'll get you something later, bud. So then we're gonna take in. Then what do we got for dinner? We got oatmeal for dinner, which will give us good energy for the morning hike back. And then also for more energy on the morning hike back, because I brought some pancake batter and a little bit of oil. So we'll have pancakes in the morning. So oatmeal, pancakes, ramen, that's most of the food we brought. Obviously we brought some, kind of, not so fun to eat emergency type stuff, but that's just, that's just whatever. Just in case. Yeah, we got the dog. Man, I hate backpacking with the dog in heavily populated areas. She does not work well with other people.
Because she pukes and went away.
Yeah, not really, but she's aggressive to other people. So
yeah, she pukes in the car when
Yep.
we're at camping.
We're gonna have some fun. So see you up there. So trailhead's pretty crowded, so I waited to start the video till we got a little ways down the trail, just a couple hundred yards. So there we are. I don't even know what time it is. It's got to be noon or so. Lots of people at the trailhead. It's very busy. I hope that there's horse trailers and stuff, so I hope they're really taking the way backcountry trails, because we're doing pretty backcountry, but we're not. We're just going to go a little past the campus and to the Cirque Meadows and pretty much be there. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully there'll be a spot available for us. If not, we'll have to go into Comanche Peak Wilderness area a little bit. Obviously following the rules, staying, a certain distance from the trail and the river and stuff like that. So, yep, that's what we're doing. Sorry, I'm not trying to get those people in there. That there is a moose. I don't know if you can see him moving around. I'm a bad cameraman. We just finished the hike. I'm still shaky. Yeah, we probably scared him away. I feel bad because I came over here and was like, ooh, yay, and now the moose is leaving. I didn't even know he was there. So sorry.
Okay, only on my tent. Okay.
Hide my gut.
What?
Hide the dad bod. All right. Come on, dude. Hey, let's talk. Let's talk about the trip.
Oh. Cookie.
All right, you tell him about it. I'm gonna give Lilu some water. Okay, you tell the camera about it.
Okay. So, guys, we're at camping. I know. This is not the camping site, but we saw elk like far away, like those guys saw. I forgot where. Like they saw it. Like
a moose.
it was a moose. Yeah. You know, I got a badge. Yeah, got a badge. So.
Because. All right, so like we said, our quick snack lunch type thing for today was gonna be ramen, and that's exactly what is happening. Just trying to get these twigs going is all. Bring her here, bud. Tristan's out chasing the dog. All right, so the hike was, you know, we've done this hike many times before. It was pretty strenuous, relatively. I know, bring her here. And Tristan has never done it on foot 100% by himself. It's been what am I trying to say? You know, I carry him on my shoulders and stuff. He used to get to act like a little cowboy and stuff, but now he's too big. So now, technically it's a fire band, but I'm getting around it because I have a little wood burner, or a little stove. And if I don't know if you saw how easy that was to start that fire. Tristan, stop mumbling. I don't know if you saw how easy it was to start that fire, but it was ridiculous. And I just had this, but all I did was light like a twig like this. Oh, that's that fell apart. You know, like this. I just did that, lit it like that, and like look how you sit for a couple seconds there, and once it got, I had like a little match and I stuck it in there, and really this is what happened. So when they got these fire bands out there and everything just seems like it's not that dry, that's serious, man. Like this is an example. Like it just lit up, no problem. It shouldn't have been that easy. Any other time of year, even dead of winter, it's not gonna be that easy. All right, so there's these two dudes that we met right there at the meadows. I'll take pictures of the meadows more. Right where that moose was. There was the people that were down in the bottom of that picture there, and or that shot. So they said that they didn't know that when I was looking at the moose, they didn't know that the moose was still there. They couldn't see him. Must have been through the brush or something that was right in front of them. But it was a female moose, and she ran out of the tree line right in front of them, like 15 yards, 20 yards maybe, and like just sat and hung around them for like a little bit, like no problem. So it's good to know that she probably sounds like she doesn't have any young or anything like that. I don't know if she's old enough to have young. I saw her so far in the distance. I don't even know. I don't think there's really, you know.
There. Now we can see Woo. Oh, we can see.
Yeah, I get a little worried with moose because, you know, a lot of things have babies right now, you know, that are adolescent, and they get really protective, and the moose are the worst.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're very dangerous, but they're very cool, and those dudes were just hanging out, having a couple beers, and chilling. So shout out to those guys. Doubt you'll see my YouTube channel because there's only like, you know, 8 or 10 people that watch each video, but you know, if you happen to stumble upon it, how's it going? Did you lose it?
No, I just did bark. Sometimes.
All right, so we went down to the river. I was about to set up the camera to, you know, do like a time lapse of like, you know, something, you know, like Tristan playing in the river and such. So just put it on there.
Oh.
And I look up, and out of the woods, kind of sort of our direction, but like more north, is well, it's the most dangerous thing in the woods. A mama moose with a baby. So I got a few pictures, but I immediately, other than that, hightailed it out of there. It was like, all right, couple snapshots, bam, bam, bam. Because the moose is docile. It's very highly trafficked areas, probably very used to people, but still, you know, there's been some nightmarish stories about mama moose in there with the baby. So worse than bears, particularly in this area since there's no grizzly here, you know. So yeah, like, it's cool. I got some pictures. I'll put it on the video. And, you know, maybe I'll get that time lapse of the cute, you know, moment with the kid playing around some other time. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's some pretty wicked thunder. What do you think? Yeah, so apparently a storm's coming. Wasn't supposed to do this, but you know, it's Colorado, so it's nature for you. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. All right. So we just hopped outside for a second, you know, and looked at, you know, whether it's okay to come out yet, because it has been a little while since we heard thunder. So I think the storm's mostly blown over, but it was pretty wicked there, huh?
Yeah, we saw like a moose, and were those things we saw a baby and a mama?
Yeah, moose. So that's what happened. We're just kind of hanging out. All right. So we ended up spending more of the afternoon than I thought, hiding from the storm. And, you know, we made some oatmeal, and then now we're hitting the sack. So here it is, probably 9 o'clock now. Out of nowhere, it was 8:30, so I had to hurry up and go. And he's just being whiny.
I want my mama.
Oh, dude. All right. I'm having the damnedest time getting a good shot without that sun light. Anyways, so last night, rainy night. Tristan had expressed that he didn't really want to go on this trip before, but then he said he wanted to, you know, 6-year-olds, all that stuff. So last night was crying kid, rainy night. And the tent is not as waterproof as I wish it was. So while I think that this Yodo brand, it's great for the dollar, but really wish it was more waterproof. Anyone who knows me knows I usually pitch up a thermal shelter, something. or a tarp, just a tarp. So, getting my stuff ready this morning, and I'll take you with me down to the river and show you how this filter works. They need a little bit of water. We're making pancakes and I need coffee. Yeah. Other than that, I slept okay. I got some sleep, had a nap before. Tristan is out like a light, so I'm gonna surprise him with pancakes. See you at the river.
Buddy.
Did you push a button?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I know what you're thinking. Do you really need that big of a knife? Travis, you're a minimalist. You like to go backpacking. You got to pack everything into small places. But when it comes to a knife, I love a big knife. I can do everything with this knife. And this is why. I like it. So I can chop wood. Chops just like a hatchet. I can keep the tip of that a lot sharper than the rest of it. So I got plenty of blade here. So I can have a utility edge here. I can have a little sharper edge in the middle right there. And at the tip I can have it super sharp for skinning and stuff. Should you have to use it for self-defense, you got a lot of length. In this case, you also have a guard. And then you can dig with it. So you can do the job of a hatchet, a shovel, and a knife, all with one tool. So that's minimalism. This is only having one tool that does 3 or 4 jobs or more. I love it.
Can it turn off?
Yep. So we have a true umbrella-shaped blossom. And, well, this one, I can't see a lot of the red right there. You can kind of see some of it. But there's other ones. That's what makes this plant even scarier to me. Is that this one, it's the same as those plants over there, but if you look closely at the joints, a lot of times there's a hint of purple or red. But not on this one. You can see it on other ones if I look off into the distance. I don't want to walk into there. This is hemlock. And it grows right here with other stuff that's edible. And other types of parsleys. Over here, you have something that looks pretty close to it. But in a lot of books, it says that it doesn't have any poisonous lookalikes. This is northern bedroot. And that's not true, obviously. In fact, they grow in the same areas. So it's something you got to look out for. Hemlock being the most poisonous plant in the North America. And there is no antidote. You have to fight the symptoms. Looking to see, because this is a really marshy area, I was hoping to see some mushrooms. I think I'd seen some before. Hey, no. She's eating grass, not eating that plant, but I don't want her to get a piece of it by accident.
Let's get out of here quick.
So, very pretty plant. Now, there is also the possibility that I am mistaking that for cow parsnip and angelica, which is another reason why I don't eat those two plants, because they can easily be confused and they grow in the same areas as hemlock. Filming?
Yeah.
You push the button?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so here's what we have here. It's going all along the side here. This is Indian paintbrush. Now, you can eat only the red part, or this orange part. Orange and red sometimes. You can eat the petals, but don't eat the green. The reason why is there's too much selenium in it, particularly in Colorado. You can get sick. But because of that selenium, you can take that and you can mash it into a poultice, and it's good for arthritis, and it's actually really good for your hair too because of the selenium. So it's good for rheumatoid arthritis, and you can also mix that with, hey, point that at me. You can also mix that with, I don't see any of it here, but prickly lettuce, which has a pain relieving property. So yeah, Indian paintbrush. And there's a little mythological story you can Google on that too. It's pretty cool. Turn it off. All right, so we're done. Yeah, we're done. Sorry I couldn't get more of the footage from the hike. My hands were full, so I have the dog and the kid and the walking stick, all that stuff. So look at her. Isn't she pretty? Look at him. Yeah, he's not happy with me right now. He kind of didn't want to do this. But did you have any fun?
In the river, yeah.
You had fun in the river?
Here, Dad.
Don't throw my knife. Anyways, yeah, so, you know, so we had a little fun. We had some fun. There was some good, you know, saw moose and a baby.
And a mama moose.
Lots
and
of
a
birds.
baby moose.
Squirrels, ground squirrels, things like that.
Yeah,
Yep. All right, well, farewell.